Hello, hello. Welcome to hour 9 of Customer Appreciation Week. Isn't that wild? What a great week it's been so far, and I'm so excited to get a whole hour just to myself with you today. My name is Sara Oehler. I have been working for Softlix Company for 24 years, and it is my life's work. And I love this company. And so when we started doing Customer Appreciation Week about 3 years ago, I knew immediately it had to be an annual event. It's super special. It's really fun to spend this time with you guys. It lasts for a week each year, and we have 12 companies collaborating with each other to bring you nonstop action for 5 days straight. Here's the schedule for the next 2 days after me. We still have Danielle Wicks, Jill Wiseman, Rebecca Combs, Sam Siegel, and Nilay Patel coming up in the next 2 days. And we're just so thankful to work with so many fantastic companies and designers out there to make this event truly something to be talked about. Let me see. I think I can go here. Here we go. Let me add this important detail. We're doing a giveaway, still another one. And maybe we here at this hour number 9 can get the most giveaway entries. Do you think we can do it this hour? I'm thinking Jill Wiseman's hour might be the one that wins, but I'm willing to give it a chance here. We've got only 2 entries so far. Keep them coming. By entering, you're going to put the hashtag SoftlixWire in the comments, and it will automatically generate an entry for you. Hi, everybody. It's so good to see you. I'm so glad you're here with me. I have the kiddos busy watching a bear documentary for school. My oldest is reading Little House in the Big Woods, Laura Ingalls Wilder, and one of her assignments is to research bears. So they are going to be watching a documentary and hopefully very quiet for the next hour while we are beading, but I can't make any promises. You never know whose head might poke up in that door. It might be a dog, it might be my mom, it might be my husband, and it might be one of the kids. It could be a number of people, especially when we're doing 9 videos each in 1 week. You know, it gets a little hairy around here. Okay, I'm going to switch over to my hand cam. We're going to take a look at this fabulous bag here. We were just talking about this earlier today. This is a custom designed pouch. It is made with a painting in the background that was done by our very own Kristen Fagan. She lent it to us for Customer Appreciation Week this year. It's stunning. It's so pretty. You get this bag and all the little goodies that are inside of it. There's a few things from about 6 or 7 different presenters in here. You get all of that for free when your order is over $99 and while supplies last. If we have any left over next week, we will put them on sale. But there is a value of over $50 easily. There's a gift card in here. I think it's a spend this amount, but get this gift card off, something along those lines. Let me look at it. It's $20. Use coupon code with a minimum purchase of only $20 with Design and Adorn. You use this coupon code, you get $20 gift certificate. That's crazy. So there's a $20 value just in that card alone. There's a free bead mix. There's Just Beat It sent like 5 strands in here. So there's a ton of little fun little stuff in there for you to check out. So I hope you guys love it. It's so pretty. You can also go to Kristen's Red Bubble Shop and buy more things with this pattern or other patterns from her paintings. And we would surely appreciate if you do that too. Give her a little love in that shop because she makes some really, really fantastic things. Let's see. What do we got here? Any good questions? It's been such a busy week. So much fun though to be with all of you all week long. Thank you for being here. So today I was thinking about revisiting Sarah James' project from Monday. I know we didn't get to see it very clearly because she didn't have her hand cam. I'm trying very hard not to touch this from Coffee and Craft Wire. It's my tester to see if the diamond glaze, it's looking really good. Like that diamond glaze is going to be the winner. I'm really curious to see what happens. We're going to test it tomorrow though. So I'm going to set that aside. In fact, I'm going to set it so far aside that I stop touching it. We're going to grab our beads. This is from our Fairy Garden kit. We do not have that kit left, but we do have some of the parts of it. So you can get the bead mix, you can get the tassels or the chain. I'm going to use some of these things today to make a pair of earrings. I have a big bag of jump rings and I'm going to use those. Now, I'm not going to make the exact same thing Sarah James made because I honestly don't even remember exactly what she made. But I am going to make something in kind of a similar fashion. I think what she basically was doing was I'm looking for a couple of really good solid jump rings there. She opened up a jump ring and then she was adding on some different things on that ring. And this kit came with some Softluxe craft wire. So you could definitely use that dark blue Softluxe craft wire in 22 gauge. I'm probably going to grab some in silver for myself. And we're going to do kind of a layered earring. So we're going to leave our jump ring as it is. Let's see what chain I have left for my project. I have the dark blue or I have a light blue. Let me think about which tassel I might want to use. I'll use that. Trying to decide what exactly. I definitely want to use the fairy wings. I loved those. We're going to do kind of a layered approach here. Could probably get a mushroom on here. So I'm thinking in layers of length. My chain is probably going to be my longest piece. And then maybe my fairy wing would be next. And then maybe I would have like a bead and a charm here in front. I could see like this really pretty bead being lovely. I don't know that it matches either of my chains though. So I may have to dig a little deeper for the right bead with this color of chain. I wonder how that would do there. This might be okay with that darker color, actually. That could be really pretty. All right, let's give it a go. Okay, so I am going to do, no, do we want to do like that maybe for the back of the earring? Like 3, I think might be okay. So I'm going to, if I want to do 3 and I want to drop it from this top because I'm going to have my fairy wing over it. I probably want that little link to connect to. So I'm going to go ahead and trim this and this. Be real careful when you're cutting. You're only cutting away the parts you don't want. Always wear your glasses when you're beading. Otherwise, you can end up with something not really great. I also don't really want this piece hanging off the bottom, so I'm just going to cut that away. Okay, let's open up our ring. Hopefully this is a pretty thick jump ring, but I think it should be okay. There we go. That would be layer 1 for that. Let's do that again on the other side. So I want to go up 4, and then I want to trim here. And I'll go ahead and trim down here as well, because I don't want this little bar hanging off of here. That is a great idea, Deborah. Give them a call or email info@softluxcompany.com, and they will work it out with you in the office. They're there until 4 p.m. Pacific. I would try to at least email tonight because like we said in that last video, they are very speedy with your order. And they might start wrapping it up more quickly than you may dream possible. So the quicker you get information to them, the better. And they'll be able to help you figure out what's best. Okay, so that's going to be my bottom layer. I already love it. You could just put this on an ear wire and it would look stunning, really pretty, but we're going to add more to it. Kristen, I'm so glad you made it live today. Dang, life getting in the way. Well, you can always watch everything on replay. We have a wonderful playlist going for Customer Appreciation Week. Bridget says, I love the way you say always wear your glasses. I can't see without mine. Well, I used to do make it take it's at Beat 'em Button every year. And there would always be multiple people that would walk up to do a make it take it, jewelry making make it take it. And they would be like, I can't see this. I don't have my glasses. And I'm like, well, you can't go to the bead show without your glasses. Like there are little things you got to be able to see, right? Okay, what's next? Do we do the fairy wing next? I think that's probably our next step. And we could hang it from a bead. What bead would we choose? I do love, oh, that could be really pretty. That little sparkly hexagon bead. This is in the bead mix. If you want to nab it, it's still available. That sweet little bead. And we also have this fun little bead that was just in the kit. I'll avoid that. So I'm using things that you can still get. I didn't even realize these sweet little mushrooms were in that bead mix. Did you guys see those mushrooms in there? I don't even think I picked that up yesterday. Is there only one or is there two? I only see one for some reason. They're so cute. Oh my goodness. Adorable. I'm just kind of messing around in here. Ooh, that little guy could be cute too. Okay, let's try this like hexagon shaped thing and our fairy wing. let's do that as our next layer here. So I'm going to take my Softlex craft wire 22 gauge in a silver color. You could totally use the blue that came in the kit if you wanted to. I'm going to go for silver. Since I did my kit project yesterday, I wrapped up that pretty necklace with the dragonfly and I popped it in an organza bag with a card, and I'm going to ship that off to Sarah James. I just think it'll look so pretty on her. And it's her wedding week, so it's time. I need to give her a treat. And she lost her Mima just recently, right before her wedding, and that's always super hard. So a little extra treat to pick her up, right? Okay, we got our 90-degree angle over the top. Adjust around the bottom. Got our little thing here. I can either slide it on now or just open my jump ring again. I think I'll just open my jump ring again. It's probably better in this case. Hold on and just wrap that wire around the base. This is copper Softlex craft wire. It is copper in the center, silver plated, and then it has a polyurethane coating over the top of it. It makes it really shiny, and it stays shiny, which is a lot of fun. Go ahead and put on our hexagon bead. And now we're going to do a link, but we're going to be linking to that fairy wing. So I'm going to make this link just a little bit bigger. I'm still going to come in kind of close to my bead, but I'm going to go down my plier a little bit so that I'm getting a bigger circle, so that it'll fit that fairy wing just ever so much more nicely. I'm also going to open up my circle so that it's a little easier to get it onto my component here. Oh goodness. Is it really that hard to... Come on, you can do it. I know you can do it. Okay, here we go. I'm going to go in and pinch that down. So I'm keeping that nice circle, and then I'm going to go around. And if you face it this direction, the fairy wing will face away from your hexagon. But if you go this way, it will face it the same direction. And that hexagon may spin as well, unless you lock it down. I'm just going to leave it like that. And I'm tucking my little tail in. There we go. And then I can add that onto here. And that's going to sit in front of the chain. And we'll keep adding a couple more layers of beads to make a really fun earring. Thought that was such a cute idea that she had. Hopefully we can get a picture of what she made. But again, she's on her wedding week, so she's got stuff to do. She is not interested in taking pictures of beads. And who could blame her? Oh, how would you lock it down? That's a really great question, Angel. I can show you that on my next spin around here. Okay, so I've got my 90-degree angle over the top. I'm making my top piece this time. So this is what's going to connect up here. It's a little bit of a smaller loop. So if I were trying to make sure it sits in one spot and doesn't move, what I would do is, I think it was down like right here. Make your 90-degree angle, go around. Okay, let's get our fairy wing on. So when I come up to here, if you want to make sure something stays, what you would do is kind of go around the back side of it and then lock it down. So that is going to make sure that whichever way I decide to face it, it is going to stay there. So let me cut it free and then we'll manipulate our ends of wire a little bit. So that is my back. I want my front to face this way. So I'm going to bring that around. And then that can't move anymore. It's locked in place. If you don't mind, if you want it to spin, you just kind of leave it free. Whereas on this one, I could probably, it's kind of tight in there because I've spiraled up to it, but it can move around a lot more than this other one. See the difference between those two? Okay. Let me open this up. How are we doing on our giveaway entries? Let's see what we got. 55. There are way more than 55 of you watching right now between YouTube and Facebook. Keep it coming. If you get up to 120, we've started doing a second giveaway. Okay, so this is what we've got so far. I'd really love to have this drop. I'm almost wondering if it's worth doing the drop off here, but I don't know. We'll do a second piece, but I want to drop it down. So let's kind of do a little engineering look at this, what it looks like here. I want this to sort of fall somewhere down here. So I need a bead that's still about that size. It's going to sit nicely with it. Let's see what I have over here. I could do another hexagon bead if I wanted. I also have this really lovely round iridescent bead that's pretty. I wonder how these flatten. Let's see. Is that connected or not? Sometimes things like this can make like a really pretty connector if you flatten out the pieces. But you can also break them doing it, so be mindful. Yeah, I could do something like that where I add this and then do the drop from there. Or this little cute little thing. Let me try that. So drops can be tricky. Drops can be tricky when you're doing craft wire. I do them a couple different ways. It's sort of like however I feel that day is what I end up doing for a drop. A lot of times what I like to do is just come to the center and then naturally lift the two together. like that. It's kind of an easy way to go about it. And then do your angle so that I can wrap around it, and then usually like an angle up. So I'm going to take this wire and wrap it up that straight strand. So I have to come in and hold this, and then I can do a couple of wraps. And that usually gives me like a pretty good connection point for a drop that looks nice. And then I can wrap the top just like I have been. So I would come in as close to that wrap as I can over the top and around to make myself a nice little loop, and then hold on to that and sort of messy wrap over the top of what I've already wrapped. Of course, I was supposed to connect to this. And I did not. So we may have to do that again, or maybe I have a little jump ring here, a smaller jump ring that would make sense. Let me look in my bag of tricks and see if I have something like that. Isn't that the way it always goes? You're like, I'm doing great. And then you're like, wait, but I meant to, I meant to connect that. Let me see what I have over here. I had a huge bag of jump rings that weren't as large as that one. And, oh, here they are. Pretty sure I have something in here that will work for this. Let me make sure these are open and not closed jump rings. That would be my luck. Oh, they're closed, of course. Keep looking. Pretty sure I have some that are not closed as well. These ones are copper. These are not the ones I want. These might be the ones I want. Nope, those are closed too. Let's see if I have a couple in this bag. Oh, I do. I see one. Fish it out. Where did my dish go? Does anybody else have a bag of jump rings that looks like this? This is called the, I have extra. I don't know what to do with them. I have some bigger ones, but I'm seeing some kind of little ones in here that are pretty cute. But I don't know if they're too little. Might be too little. Let's try it. Yeah, you can only enter the giveaway once. It's automatically pulling your name. So if you enter a bunch of times, unfortunately, it still just enters you once. Random jump ring bag of chaos. Yes. Nancy says she has a whole box. That makes me feel better. Oh, good. We're going to have Thai food with Jan. Love it, Jan. I have no idea what I'm making for dinner tonight. I did make tacos on Tuesday, though. Yesterday. Was that yesterday? I did make tacos. We're going to try the little one first and see how it does. I can figure out where it opens up. And we'll connect here and here. And then just close that up. And then we're going to go ahead and open up this jump ring again. I'm just opening and closing it every time just to keep track of my stuff. But you don't have to open it. You can do it all at once, obviously. But that helps me just kind of keep track of what I'm putting on there and kind of get a good look at it and make sure I'm loving it. This is the kind of earring that doesn't lay nicely, but it looks great hanging on your ear. You know what I mean? Like it just it looks fantastic on your ear. But then when you lay it down to take a picture, you're like, what? What is this chaos? Okay, let's do this bead. Get my nylon jaw pliers to kind of clear out that 22 gauge Softlex craft wire. Most of what I'm using today, if not all, yeah, all of it is in this fairy mushroom bead mix that you can still get at softlexcompany.com without getting the full kit that's sold out. So if you guys want to grab that, you totally can. It's a custom made bead mix by Jesse James Beads for Softlex Company. I always over order, you know, so we have extra. I have learned over the years, just in case something's wrong with someone's bead mix or we don't get the right amount, we need more, because it is custom. Once they've made it, they don't make it again, you know, so it's always real tricky. So I try to get like 20 or 30 more above and beyond what we're planning to kit. This was such a pretty kit. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. And I hope you've been enjoying all of the kits you bought from the variety of presenters this week for Customer Appreciation Week. I thought the presenters did such a good job this year, making so many pretty things. Okay, I don't have to worry about connecting to anything, so I'm going to use the jump ring again. So that's kind of nice. I'm just going to come in right next to my coil and start making my loop up here. And then I can just messy wrap over the top. Trim. And I need to flatten out my other one of these. So this is what it starts out looking like. It's like a little bead cap. And I'm just ever so gently stretching out those petals. These are really delicate, so don't over stress it. Just take your time going around and around it, stretching it out. And then it looks almost like a little flower, flat flower shape. And I'll pick up my jump ring, my itty bitty jump ring, connect to this piece, and then connect to this piece, and then close that back up. Oh boy. There is so much going on this table. It's insane. This is the proper way to do a jump ring, is usually 2 pliers. Maybe not your magical crimping pliers, but I use them as like a mini chain nose. And then this is just going to flip up. And I've got that really nice little piece that I can add over here. So we're 3 layers in right now. We could totally keep going if we wanted to, or we could leave it at this. It's super cute so far. I feel like it needs something a little sparkly at the top, or maybe even one of these little tassels would be cute. Maybe we can figure out how to add that tassel in too. don't know if I want to put the tassel just right on here. Let me see what that looks like. I'm not loving that. I'm wondering about putting it in the back. No, don't love that either. Oops. I think we'll just leave it. I think it might be, that might be plenty. So right now, if I hook it onto an ear wire, this is what I'm gonna see. It's gonna go to the side. So I may want to do another jump ring here at the top. In fact, I have these smaller ones out that may work wonderfully for this. And then I can hook it to my ear wire and it'll face the direction that I want. It's like jump ring day. I almost never use jump rings. It's so funny how some days just all of a sudden you're like, oh, I need 1,000 jump rings. I'm going to throw this one on. Ooh, maybe the mushroom. Maybe that's what I'm missing. You look at that. What if I were to just string the mushroom right on here? I wonder how it would hang. It might be a little funny with that flower right there. Yeah, I don't think so. I think it's gonna scoot, it's gonna pull out too much. I need something, maybe I'll hang it down here with the dangle. Time for another jump ring. Kristen's gonna die when she sees how many jump rings I used today. Where's my mess of jump rings? I must have another jump ring that will work for this. Thinking these two. Okay. So I'm thinking I can dangle it right from that same jump ring. Let's try it. The more the merrier. These are truly a fairy mushroom pair of earrings. We're going full fairy, full mushroom. Let's see. How do I feel about it? Oh, I love it. Yes. Oh, and it fell off. Why did it fall off? Oh, that jump ring opened up. That's why I don't like jump rings. Sometimes they're a little wimpy. Let me see if I can fix it up. Maybe I didn't close it well enough. Let's see. Okay. That's that little tiny jump ring. Okay. All right, let's try again. Yes, I love it. I do. I really love that. I love that mushroom. It's so cute. These are so fun. Okay, let me get an ear wire and we'll hang it from there. Make sure you close your jump rings really good. So that's where the 2 pliers can really come in handy because you can kind of wiggle it back and forth to get those 2 edges of the ring to really get close so it closes up entirely. Grab one of my, oh, I have a silver ear wire. Don't I have, yeah, I have some right here from the kit. There we go. Okay, let me get my face front. This front would be here. And so I want this to go in here. Not gonna work, so I'm gonna go this way. There we go. And close her up. Oh, how fun are those? I'm gonna put them on so you can see me wear them at the end here. This isn't exactly what Sarah James made, but I think it's pretty similar. It's a similar concept, at least. Okay, so we have to add our mushroom on this side. So I'm going to grab another one of those little archived mushrooms from Tierra Cast. They have such amazing, beautiful detail. I hope you really enjoyed getting those, especially with the news of Tierra Cast no longer operating in the same way. I don't know what we're going to do in our kits. We use so many things from them for our kits. I'm definitely going to have to do some regrouping after Customer Appreciation Week to figure out what our plans are. Okay. It's looking pretty dang good. I'm pretty happy with it. Okay, I'm going to get my... And I want it to hang this direction, so I'm going to go in front ways. Okay, there we go. I'm going to put them on because I think these are the kind of earrings you have to see on a human being to really enjoy them. I'll try to take a picture of them, but honestly, it's going to be a tricky one. Let's see. Reorganize myself here. Okay. Oh, I think they match me too. Look at how fun those are. Aren't those super cute? That little mushroom and the little fairy wing and the chain. I think they look so good. They would look especially good if I had my hair all pulled back. You could really see them. Although they do look good with dark hair because they're bright silver. Aren't they fun? What a great idea, Sarah James. Thank you for that fun project. She was doing one camera, so we couldn't really see it too well. So I thought being able to kind of go over the process a little bit would probably be good. I love that drop enamel chain. And if you buy it in a full piece, I had used part of mine, but it's ombre. So you could cut it so you're getting more of an ombre look on your chain. I used all one color because that's what I had left. But it is kind of fun when you can take the dark to the light or the light to the dark in the background. I think it could be a fun one to play around with. This is a good kind of earring also, just when you have just like a couple beads in a lot of different things. You can take it and make a bead soup earring and it'll look really pretty. You just keep layering things that are long to things that are shorter and kind of seeing how things will lay together and how they look so that you can see all the special parts, you know. So what a fun idea from Miss Sarah James. And I hope you guys enjoyed that today. Don't forget to get your order in. Over $99, you get a free pouch. These are good quality pouches. They're a really thick material that you could actually put tools in, which I was most excited about because sometimes that's the hardest thing for me to travel with is my tools. They like stick into everything. And I think this will be a really nice free, and it's got stuff in it. with your order over $99. You're welcome. That is a gift, like a real true gift with purchase. It's very nice. And I hope you guys enjoy those when you start getting them at home. If we have any left next week on Wednesday, we will put them up for sale. I don't know if we will, but we might. There might be some left. So hang in there. If you don't want to spend the $99, you want to wait to buy just the pouch, that might be a possibility as well. Caroline, I did not demo this necklace this week, but I did it with my good friend Cassandra Spicer from Beads to Live By. And it's on our YouTube channel, and maybe we can find a link for it after this broadcast. It was one of my last designs that I think I did with her, or with her beads at the very least. So a lot of the beads here are from Cassandra, and she has a lot of really fun check glass beads and then seed beads that she mixes in. And so when I woke up today, I was just feeling her spirit and decided I should wear her beautiful beads today for all of my videos. Thank you, Cindy. I think they turned out pretty nice too. Yeah, thank you. I'm trying to see if there's any other questions that I missed. Last chance on the giveaway. If you want to enter our last giveaway of the day, #SoftFlexWire into the comments. I will be choosing a winner in just a few minutes. And go check out all the new products on the website. We work hard at SoftFlex to always bring you new things, especially on Customer Appreciation Weeks. We have some really fantastic new things. Also be aware that TiaraCast is selling very quickly. I'm sure other bead stores are having this issue too. In fact, I was talking to Kate Richburg, and she said Bead Shop just got cleared out of their TiaraCast. So if you need something from the website that's TiaraCast, put it in your cart today. We already placed our last order with them on Monday. And they can't even guarantee that I'm going to get the things I ordered. So if you could put it in your cart today, that would be most helpful, so that we can make sure we're fulfilling your needs for TiaraCast to the best of our ability. Can you see my bracelet? Sure. I did this bracelet for the Great Bead Extravaganza. And it is carrier beads, and then they are woven onto 019 SoftFlex Tanzanite using the very fine soft touch. And that just is a really gentle weave, adding those 2-hole beads and then some beautiful single beads in between. So it's kind of like a loom bracelet almost, where you're going back and forth. It's just with bigger beads. So that loom that we were doing with Elena Chase from Mirix Looms, you probably could do something like this on it really easily. You can also use a bead board. I usually end up using a bead board for this type of design, and it works really well. Yeah, it's really pretty. It was a really nice project. If you ever want to see the projects we've made for the Great Bead Extravaganza, we have an album, and I try to go in and put the links in, and then you can easily go back and find the video. Most of them are there. I don't know if I did the last one, so I may have to do that, but most of them are there, including this one, I'm sure. So you can probably find the link there pretty easily. So the Great Bead Extravaganza Facebook group, albums, SoftFlex company, look for the SoftFlex album, and it has all the projects we've ever done for TGBE over the years. We launched our TGBE kit today, Harvest Moon. It's beautiful. You're gonna love it. It's all ready to go, and it's shipping out, and it has it's not complimentary, because that means to give it for free. There is a bead strand and a bead mix that will complement the beads in the kit, but you buy them separately. And those are from Jesse James Beads, so you can check those out too. That's it for me. Let me get this giveaway going. And here we go. I see some of you have already ordered. Thank you. I see so many orders today. I really, really appreciate that. It makes doing these big events so worthwhile when we see that you are responding to us and giving us lots of orders, because we as a small business, just like TierraCast, can only stick around if we are getting lots of orders. Okay, here we go. 90 entries. We didn't do it, but I'm gonna beat Tracy and Kristen with Jill Wiseman. She's like my secret weapon. She's gonna get so many giveaway entries. You just wait. Okay, here we go. Draw. Gumnut Lane Jewelry on YouTube. Please check in and let us know you're still here. If you're still here, then you are the winner of a 10-foot spool of Softflex beading wire in purple amethyst. You'll need to email info@softflexcompany.com to claim your prize. Let them know your shipping address and that you want a 10-foot spool of purple amethyst beading wire. But check in, let us know you're here, because you must be present to win. If she's not here, then I'll pick another winner. So stick around, make sure she's here. There she is. Congratulations. Thank you for watching and being part of Customer Appreciation Week. We are so happy that you're part of our community, and we're so happy all of you are part of our community. Thank you for being here with us. Make sure you email info@softflexcompany.com to claim your prize. Well, that's it for me for today, and it for Customer Appreciation Week, Day 3. We will be back full swing tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern, with Danielle Wicks of John Bead. She's got a fantastic project plan for you. I think she's doing fun earrings. And then I will be on with Jill Wiseman, which is super exciting. And then Rebecca Combs has that gorgeous bracelet to kick off the end of the day. So tomorrow is big. We got a lot of big name projects, like big designers ready to go. So get yourself some rest tonight. Plan your day out so you can be there live for each of those events. And if you can't, watch it on replay. We've got the playlist building. And you can watch our last 2 years of Customer Appreciation Week on replay through our playlists. So also, I wanted to say we're like 300 subscribers away from 20,000 subscribers on YouTube. And I would love it if we could get to 20,000 subscribers on YouTube in the near future. So if you have not subscribed to our channel on YouTube, that's a really fantastic way to say thank you for Customer Appreciation Week. Orders are not the only way to say thank you. Liking the videos, sharing the videos, commenting on the videos, and subscribing to our YouTube channel are all fantastic ways to say thank you for the 15 hours of content that we're bringing you this week. So if you could do that, that would be so beautiful for us. It would just be so nice to like scoot over that mark, you know. It makes our whole team feel good when we see we're getting somewhere. So if you could do that for us, we would really love it. Thanks everybody for hanging out. And please go check out everything new on the website and get your free project kit there. That's at softflexcompany.com.